out to Magro. Magro dodges cleverly to Moore. Moore kick number 13 if he wants to give it. He runs past with great skill. Hand passes to Captain Shaw. In trouble from Greg. Out to Barham. This great football. Brilliantly back to Greg to Shaw. And Dempsey beaten by a great mark. Brilliantly taken by Olsen. Well, that was a perfect classical display of team football. Out to Barham, shoots for goal, and does it.
There's a chance now for Magro. Gets the ball, kicks it wide to the member stand side of the ground. Craig Davis, what a mark!
26 and a half minutes gone. North deep in attack, but 10 points down. Dempsey trying to take it out of the air. Through goes Magro. Good strong play. Keeps it in play.
Coming across. They both missed that, he and Pickett. Back it comes here towards Collingwood's Magro. He recovered okay from that knock. He goes for a beautiful pass out there to Davis. He's grabbed the mark at half forward. And at about Magro, you knock him down, but he certainly gets back up again, Peter, doesn't he?
Like a rubber check.
I'll say he does. Davis with a kick down there towards the forward pocket. The ball drops a bit short. Dempsey in 4 players. There's Schimmelbusch. He's going to run to an open goal. This looks dangerous. He's grabbed. Umpire said play on. He wanted to do too much. Pickens picks it up over towards McCormack. And Collingwood get it away from the danger zone at the moment.
Centre wing. Towards half forward. There's Wright, the danger man. Behind is Sutton. Sharked away by Magro. Playing a great game for Collingwood. But
goes to Fitzpatrick. Doesn't travel all that far. But
and more than 94,500 fans packed the MCG to see the old rivals once again square off in yet another fiery September sudden death shootout.
Tried to scoop it out. There's the ferocity of Magro going in, and he's going to get a free kick, and it's against Young.
Sheldon comes out, could rove the pack. Oh, Magro, bullocking strong, courageous players. He kicks to open territory on centre wing. A race on for the ball. The crowd applauding that play from Magro. Woolno with the ball, gives it back inside towards Ireland, but it bounces for Ray Shaw. He can give it out to Byrne, out wide on the wing, bearing down is McConville. Byrne into half forward. Stewart again. Downs are away, up towards Bruns, but floats away from him. Magro comes out with it, gives it to Ireland, and Collingwood out of trouble for the moment, but again, strong play from Floyd, but couldn't take the ball. Dacos gets it to Magro, who works it back to the centre of the...
Well, we see what he caught Byrne trying to grab the mark. It's finally pushed out. Oh, ducking down there from Ireland. A hand pass. Oh, Pickham it was. Over to Magro. The ball back there towards centre field. Whoop, goes for a long kick over the half-forward line. Johnson's got the sit. Couldn't hold the mark. Stan Magro goes for a long hand pass. Out there to Ray Shaw, and Collingwood take it away from the danger zone.
Collingwood skipper shooting it out towards the centre.
Knocked out by Moore. Grabbed here by Bruce Nankervis. Back to each quarter. Peter Moore. Hand pass over there to Byrne. It doesn't bounce right, but it does the second time. He's fumbled it. Stan Magro backs him up. Back to Byrne again. Down there in the back pocket. And Collingwood get the ball out there. Umpire called play on, and rightly so too. There's a real tackle down there by Stan Magro.
When scoreboard, the ball thrown back into play. Wiley's height enables him to punch away. Magro gets it under control and is tripped in doing so. And Magro will take the free kick on the half-back flank on the member side of the ground. He kicks it through the centre. Bounced upon by Rains, and Rains whips it into the centre of the ground. Coming downfield now, a chance for Welch. He went straight into Magro. Down to the ground it goes to Kink. A hand pass out to Barham on the member side of the ground, and Ricky Barham twists and turns, handballs long, back into the centre there. Dacos doesn't know where to go, but he got it to Magro at centre half forward, and he runs through that position and kicks long up towards the goal front. The Richmond defence knock it away, but there's a free kick to Collingwood. There's a free kick up here to Craig Davis in front of goals at the Punt Road end. The angle is little to speak of, and the distance only about 15 metres out. 8.5 minutes into the first quarter, Craig Davis lines them up and kicks Collingwood's first goal in the grand final of 1980. And the Magpies hit the front on 1-2-8. They lead Richmond 1-1-7.
All right, at that time, let's take a comment firstly from Rex Hunt.
It's been a fierce opening, but Collingwood are playing particularly well. They're gaining great drive from Dacos in the centre, and apart from one mistake by Magro, are holding up all right in defence.
What do you think of things, Neil Curley, at this stage?
It's a pretty tight opening. It's amazing. The two full forwards have both had shots from goals for 3 kicks that I didn't think were there, but it's a very fierce opening, and both sides have settled down well.
For the Tigers, who have done well in this quarter, and up goes Lee again. You can see him outreaching Peter Moore, but he punches it straight to Magro. Magro Collingwood up toward down toward Peter Moore, knocked away by Mark Lee, coming back toward Magro. Magro scrapped. but he copped one a bit high. He copped one a bit high from that first tackle across the face. And back it goes toward Jess, trying to outmark his own teammate, but up goes Billy Pickin, and Pickin from behind has got a touch of the ball and has got the mark, and that might give him a little more confidence. And that's what Collingwood need now, as the ball comes down, looking almost a mark to Strawn. Can't quite take it. Goes to Davis of Collingwood. He gets onto the right boot and kicks it back up toward Lowe. Lowe's foxing. Wiley gave it to Bartlett. Bartlett lost the run of it for once. And now a hand pass to Woolnough. Woolnough would have been clear had he been able to get the run of the ball. Had to stop, take the kick. Up goes Pickin in front. Wiley with a hand pass over to Rains. Rains in turn toward Wood. Wood's bearing down the goals. Oh, great tackle, Magro. The beauty. And the free kick will go to Magro. What a great tackle. He slipped over when he was about to tackle Wood. Wood was about to cleverly get around him. And from the ground, a diving position, he dived across and grabbed hold of Wood and takes the free kick, Magro, from that back pocket. Down toward, he kicked the ball. He's got it down long. And Richmond come away again. This time it's Strawn. Strawn down long. Up goes Magro. He's in front. And of Bartlett immediately as Magro tackles him strongly. Up it goes toward full forward. Trying to take the mark was Roach. Couldn't take it. It goes to Magro, and Collingwood are out on their own if they can capitalise to Carlson.
And Carlson from the half-back flank has steered the ball in.
And I think Moore got that side tap out, but Dunn picks it on the volley, kicks it right down where up goes Craig Stewart for Collingwood at the centre half-back position and takes the mark. He's going to hand pass the ball over to Magro. Magro's coming up toward the centre. Will kick long, two positions.
Do it. He'll have plenty of chances, I think. It's Magro in the left-back pocket in front of the big scoreboard, defending at that end of the ground and kicking it around the members' flank.
The full, but it did bounce at least half a metre in front of the line. Up goes Cloak, gets a tap out for Richmond, but straight to Magro.
Fouling the ball by Whiteman. Whiteman hand passes to Wood. Richmond playing on brilliantly through Wood, up towards the full forward spot, and Magro sits back and takes the mark. Magro between centre half back and full back, kicks to the members' side of the ground, coming over as Lee, and Woolnough takes a good mark as Big Lee rushes at him, and so too did Peter Walsh, and Woolnough took the strong mark. 15-metre penalty against Walsh, and Woolnough will go up to centre wing position on the on the members' side of the ground. From there he kicks it up towards centre half, and that beautiful style of his takes it under control. Two bounces, a hand pass to Jess. Jess into Bartlett, a bit too far for Bartlett. McCormick comes up to take the mark, drops the kick short. It was a bad one, but they'll get out of trouble through Magro. Hand passings to Stewart, Stewart to Young, and Young on the half.
To Rains in turn to Kane. Kane up long. Up goes Cloak, can't take the ball this time. Comes to ground, picked up by Magro. Magro to Young. Was good football. He got the ball, took the mark, hand passed it back to Magro. Here's a bit of a football system by Collingwood. It's down to Woolnough, but you can't get around that fellow Welsh. He's a very interesting player as he covers you at the mark. He
comes in and wins it again. What monotonous regularity, we've said that. Knocks it up towards centre half forward as the pips for 5 o'clock go through 3AW, the top station for football, and it's taken out of the centre by Ray Shaw, who kicks to the centre half forward spot. Pickin leads out in front to take it under control and hand pass to Shaw coming downfield.